welcome. How are you guys tonight? You can't really answer me, can you? Because this is live streaming. I'm forgetting that. Well, I want to welcome you to my very first episode of Talk is Cheap. It's the show where you get what you pay for. That's right. And my name's Rhonda Corey. I'm your host of Talk is Cheap. Yes, you get what you pay for because we have no budget here. Yep. As a matter of fact, we're lucky that we have graphics, is what I'm saying, because we only have those is because my son saw me coloring with crayons and he felt really bad. So he helped me out a little bit. So I was really excited about that. But yeah, so it's the first time. We have no idea what's going to happen. I saw Jimmy Fallon doing a show from his house and I'm like, how hard can this be? Right? I mean, come on, not that I'm not technical at all or anything like that. And I'm pretty much running the technical part of it. So I don't know. That means, what could happen is I could have some embarrassing moments here and you're welcome for that. See, this is what I think. If I'm going to have an embarrassing moment, I want to do it in front of a live audience like I'm used to. So, but you know what? Here's the thing. I found out that you're supposed to surround yourself with really talented, successful people. And so I have some amazing guests with me on my show today. We're going to have recording artist, musical guest, Jonas Woods. That's right. Woo! See, I have no applause thing, nothing. I mean, it's my first episode, people. Don't expect a lot. And also joining us today for your quarantined hair tips, we have hairstylist Jessica LaBrecque. That's right. She's going to help you. So if you have any questions about what should you be doing with your quarantined hair, make sure you comment below. Also, joining me as my co-host today, all the way from Arizona, we have, I didn't bus him in here or anything. We're still doing that whole social distancing thing. We have Brian Kohatsu. And let me tell you just a little bit about Brian. I have cards here. I'm so professional. Let me tell you, first of all, the first time I saw him, well, he's gonna say the first time we met is a different time, but I'll let him tell you about that, But the first time I saw him perform at the Christian Comedian Association Conference. That's a mouthful, and I just got that out. And I'll tell you, he's hilarious. I'll tell you that right now. But he is a national touring comedian. He's a video producer for 30 years. And all the way from Arizona, please welcome my pal, my friend. Are you ready for this? Brian Kohatsu.
What? Yay. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you.
He brings his own applause. Oh. Can I borrow that?
I was clapping for you. Give it up for Rhonda, everybody. All right.
Yay.
Good job, Rhonda.
Oh my goodness. We have some people here that I want to say hi to. Let's see. We have Jamie. Jamie Lynn says hello. Ava Woods says hello. Patricia. Patty DeFrancisco, my cousin, says hello. Jen O'Brien's here. Cheryl Messier. Ron Barnett. I'm going to just call all the names out. It's like, I feel like I'm on Romper Room.
Yeah.
Half these people don't even know what that is.
I see Ron. Hi, Ron. I see.
Right?
Yeah, this is cool.
Oh my goodness. This is so exciting. I'm so excited. Oh, and Cheryl says my house looks great. Are you sitting at your desk with that cool lamp you got at the home store with me? Yes, I am, Cheryl. And I have other lamps because I have lighting now because I'm kind of cool about it. And I don't want to show off or anything, but I do. It's the truth. So
Cheryl, she's the new Spielberg at this point. She produces her own show now. She's starring in it. You're very talented, Rhonda.
Thanks, Brian, but not as talented as you are. Brian, I noticed you're wearing a Rhode Island shirt and you're not from Rhode Island. Is that what people in Arizona do?
Yeah. If you walk around Arizona, everyone typically wears a shirt from Rhode Island or wherever from, because nobody's actually from here except me. I've lived here my entire life. I got this shirt because my sister-in-law and her husband moved to Rhode Island a few years ago, and my mother-in-law went to visit and bought me a shirt because I didn't go. I've never been to Rhode Island. So
you've never been, and you're like wearing a shirt.
Right. It's all because of you. It's all you and all of the guests too. I wanted to fit in, and I wanted to be one of you guys. So,
I can't blame you. We're getting a little echo from you, which is expected because we have some, tech issues, and that's expected, guys.
Is that better? I'm trying to adjust.
That's way better. That's way better.
All right. I can be echoey.
All right. That's all right. I like an echo, a good echo every once in a while. So, Brian, I think that you should talk about, how we met, because I say that we met in 2018, but you said we met in 2017. So
17.
Yeah.
There's a discrepancy because I believe one of us met the other one before the other, and one of us chooses not to remember or didn't remember. So I don't know. You want to tell your side of the story, or you want me to tell the story? How do you want to? How does that work better for both of us?
I think you should tell the story. I didn't realize. Go ahead. I think you should tell the story first.
Yeah, let's tell it real time. So at the Christian Comedian or Comedy Association, it was the first year I'd ever gone, and a mutual friend of ours, and again, this is before I knew Rhonda. A mutual friend, Sally Balke, and I just met Sally. We had another mutual friend, and Mike James. So I was talking to Sally and getting to know Sally, and we're having a wonderful conversation. And then this crazy woman came up, and she was like, "Hey, you!" And then she threw her camera in my face and said, "Here, take a picture of us." And then I believe we have the picture.
I think we have the picture. Yeah, we have the picture.
We have the picture. There's the picture. So that would be Sally is the blonde, and then of course you guys know Rhonda, and then basically I took the picture, and then the Rhonda disappeared. I didn't see her really for the rest of the time. Flash forward a year later, Rhonda was the first day, I think. You said, "Hi, I'm Rhonda Corey." And I said, "I know, we've met." And then I told the story. And then Rhonda's like, "What? Have we?"
I said, "We've met." And then you told me the story. And I said, "Well, that does sound like me."
It's a good thing we have the picture for evidence, as I like to say. Or
you know what?
Around the house here.
I did remember once you said that but I didn't realize I was so rude, because that's not like me to be rude. I'm usually a very friendly and nice person. So
I don't think it was rude. You were aggressive.
Me? Aggressive? I don't see that. I don't see that.
I mean,
whatever, Brian.
You don't really know my wife, but my wife is extreme. She's a professional golfer, and she's very aggressive. So I'm used to being bossed around by women. So
that's good.
It's okay.
So that worked.
That was good. So that's the first time we met.
Yeah, and so I obviously made a lasting impression.
And we've been best friends ever since. Look at us. Now I'm your first guest on your show. What more could a guy ask for?
And it's all because of my guilt. I mean, all because that I just, appreciate you so much. And I'm really sorry about that whole picture thing. And, calling me a racist wasn't very nice, because I thought it was.
If you guys don't know, I'm half Japanese. So the fact that I just get handed a camera with the assumption that I can take a picture, whatever. But the picture's good. It's well framed, if you noticed.
Yeah. So you're stuck in the house. Do you cook at all, or bake, or?
No, not really. I mean, I can follow directions. I can bake something out of a box, that's it's all laid out for me. I could do that. I can reheat stuff really well. Pretty good at that. I don't want to brag, but I can do that. I'm pretty good with leftovers. I can make stuff out of leftovers that is pretty good. So
make stuff out of leftovers, or warm up leftovers?
No, like if there's any leftover meat, I'm very good at like re-seasoning and re-marinating that. And then, Arizona, we love Mexican food out here. So you can put anything in a burrito. So, so there you go. Little bit of flavored meat and cheese goes a long way. So yeah.
Yeah, I guess you can do it all kinds of different ways. Well, I've been baking kind of a lot, and I don't know if it's obsessive or not, but I just bought a bag of chocolate chips. I mean, you tell me. I mean, is this a little obsessive? I mean, it's a little, I don't know.
It's not.
I don't want to show you the power because I can't lift it. I need a person to help. This thing is like, it can be like my pillow. What do you think?
Yeah. I would just say either that's a really big bag or you're smaller than I remember. So,
and we know it's not the latter. Okay, whatever. Whatever,
and
Brian.
I think if you do look on the side where it says how many pounds that is, that's how many pounds you gain. And how many pounds are in it. So
I think that's
everything in moderation, Rhonda. Okay.
Yeah. So listen. We have coming up. We have hairstylist Jessica LaBrecque. She's going to be joining us. I know she was having some glitchy problems, but she's going to help us with our quarantine hair. Quarantine. Can you help me speak, please? Quarantined hair questions.
It's
and
the accent.
yes.
It's quarantined hair. What is it?
That's not how I speak, Brian. That's not how I talk.
What I'm saying is, read the bottom of your screen, folks.
Yes.
That'll tell you what you need.
Down at the bottom, down there. Yeah. So we need your questions, and we're gonna bring Jessica up in just a second. So get those questions going. I know, like, she helped me. I'm just gonna say she helped me, so she can help you too. So I'm excited about that. But all right. So we're gonna bring Jessie, you ready? She's backstage right now.
All right.
So we're gonna make sure she's ready to go. This is all new for me. So like I said, I'm not a techie person. I can send emails and I can post on Facebook. So you're just going to have to just bear with me for a few minutes.
All right. It's okay. We have good questions coming in, Rhonda, just so you know. So.
All right. Well, good. That's good to know. That's really good to know. All right. So I am going to take this down. I'm going to get rid of Brian for just a minute. We'll bring you back, Brian. Okay. I promise. But I want to bring Jess up, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So say goodbye to Brian for a minute, everybody. Bye.
Bye for a minute.
Bye. Okay. And so we're going to bring Jessica in. Welcome, Jess. How are you? Can we hear you?
Thank you. Hello.
There she is.
Can you hear me? Can you see me?
I can see you, and we can hear you. I can see you. You know, she froze before. You guys, this is disgusting, okay? She froze before, and it looked like a photo of a person.
It did.
On a magazine cover. Brian, am I lying?
No, it was like it was just like, I don't know if the fan's on in your room, but it was just like, it was like a photo layout.
It was disgusting, is what I'm saying. Like, nobody should freeze like that. When I freeze, I'm like, you know? And like, no, Jessica freezes and it looks like a flash photo. Anyway, whatever. So we do have some questions coming in. So let me get those questions up here. Oh, this is perfect. Ready?
Okay.
All right. From Jamie Lynn. She wants to know, box color from a store? What's her answer? No.
No.
No?
Contact.
So what she did freeze.
Right. Contact and I did freeze.
You froze. Yes. All right, go ahead. Try to answer the question again.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, it sounds like you're in a tin
can.
Contact.
Contact the nearest hairdresser.
Okay. Contact your nearest hairdresser.
We will get you a kit. We will get you a kit.
Okay, you're like a doctor, you people. Don't worry. We can save you your bad hair decisions because you're going to be cleaning up a lot of messes, right? Is that right? Just kind of nod or smile. Okay.
Yes, a lot of corrective color.
And that's expensive.
A lot of corrective color. Yep, about $100 an hour. So be smart.
Oh my goodness. How about this one? From Michelle Van Duzen. Is it okay if I cut my child's bangs? This is riveting. Because I'm like just waiting. Like, I can't wait to hear her answer. Jess, should she cut her bangs?
No.
No. No.
No.
No.
Grow them out.
The children? Oh my goodness. Just get rid of children. Don't
We
worry
do
about
not
their
need
hair.
any more traumatized adults walking around afraid of getting bangs when they're 35 years old of what mommy did during the quarantine.
That could have some lasting results on people, right? Yeah. All right. So no, don't cut the bangs.
Yes.
All right. How about this? This is great. From Holly, I don't know how to say her last name. So go ahead, Brian, say the name.
Tartaglia.
Right? I was going to say that. I just wanted to. Okay. Holly Tartaglia. Exactly what I was going to say. What's the best root concealer?
Well, there's some professional brands, but if you're going to CVS, hit up L'Oreal's Root Cover. They've got every shade you can think of. I believe Rhonda even has a bottle of her own that she's using right now.
I do. Okay. Because that's what you told me to do.
Let's
so
see.
Ready? I'm going to model it for you. Whoa. Wait. How's that? Oh, this way.
Amazing.
Right? Price is right. Look out. Anyway. That's great. All right. Let's see if we have more questions.
That's going to save your roots.
This is we tried last night. We got together. We're losing people by the tens, and we only have 10 people on. But we tried this last night, and it worked, didn't it, Jess? Remember when it worked last night? That was fun. Good. All right, what we'll have to do is we'll have to bring Jess back at another time so that you guys can actually hear her. And because she has amazing advice, and she'll bring us back, maybe next time with some great hair tips. So stay tuned. Let's thank Jessica. Do you have a round of applause for Jessica?
And
let's put up Jessica's that is incredible. If you want to follow Jessica, you can do so on Facebook at Jessica LaBrecque or on Instagram at Jessica Does My Hair 401. So make sure you follow her. She is amazing. I'm telling you, she can do some great things.
Thank you.
With your hair. Thank you so much, Jess. Love you.
Thank you.
Bye, Jessica.
Bye.
Bye. Well, that worked out like we thought it was gonna, didn't it, Brian?
That's what's fun about being live, You just never know.
You never know.
You never know.
No, you don't know. So, but you know what we're gonna do now? This is so exciting. So exciting. Wait, do you have an I Love New York cup?
I'm trying to promote everyone.
What is up with you? Like, you just don't know where you belong. All right, so
who's your favorite Asian actress?
My favorite.
It's an Aquafina joke. If you got it, hit me up in the comments. I got it.
Yeah, do that, would you? All right, we're bringing up our next guest. Are you ready?
Ready.
Are you? All right. So he's a full-time recording artist. He's been performing for 17 years. He travels with his family doing concerts from coast to coast and overseas. He's a dad to 2 boys and 1 wife, which is a good thing. Please welcome Jonas Woods. Hey, Jonas. Are you frozen? No, you're not frozen. You're not frozen. You're not. Yeah. That was good, though. That was good. Thanks. Thanks for that. Yes. And a very good one at that. Very good one. So Jonas, we're really excited to see you. You travel all over the place, right? You travel coast to coast, overseas. I would love for you to just share one of your travel stories with us today.
Travel stories. There are a lot of them. But I thought I would share this one because I like it. And so I travel with my wife, and we've been married for a long time. And so on the road, one of the things that we do, we get booked by churches primarily. That's just who books us. And so, as a result of that, we're in so many different kinds of churches. And so sometimes we're in there and they're doing communion. Well, all different churches do communion differently. And so I have learned over the years that if we're going to be doing communion at a church, sit in the back. Don't be the first one up, kind of watch how people are doing it. That's kind of the thing to do. So my wife grew up in Egypt, and actually in Egypt, like the real Egypt. And not the fake one.
Not to be confused with.
Yeah, the other Egypt that everybody's thinking about.
Right.
So she, at her church she grew up in, they all sipped from like a community cup, which is probably where the virus came from. But anyway, so they did that back then. And so we were at this church, and they were all getting in line. It was a very liturgical church. And what they did is the pastor or priest was holding like a gauntlet, right? It was very fancy, beautiful. And he would hand you the cracker, and then people would take the cracker thing, and I'm making this sound very unholy, but this is just, you get what I'm saying. Took the cracker, the element, the sacrament, whatever you want to call it, and they stuck it in there, and then they put it in their mouth and they walked off. Now I'm watching like, okay, this is how we're doing this. Now Becky is not. She's just full bore right into this, So now this is the best story of all time. I go up and I do my little thing and carry on, and then I kind of walk off to the side and I wait for my wife like a good husband, and I'm about 10 feet from her, and I'm watching her now, and they hand her the cracker and she eats it right away. Now she's thinking, give me the cup. My turn. It's my turn to sip from the cup. Now the priest, you can't really see, but he's kind of like holding it like this. Now she puts her hands on it, and he is doing this. Like, what are you doing? And so she in her head's thinking, I'm getting my communion. You're not going to stop this from me getting my blessing. And she goes to the cup, puts her mouth while the priest is like, no, why? And she just sips from it, walks off like, what's up? Anyway.
Oh my word. You let her, you didn't save her, you didn't come over to her.
I've been married long enough to know that these are the moments that we cherish. You don't want to save her from that. That's not a death situation.
And the only regret you have is not getting your camera out in time.
It's a germaphobe.
Yeah, Cheryl knows me. I am freaking out right now because, oh my word, I can't handle that. I would just be like dying. Oh, I can't stand that. Like, I was already washing my hands 47 times a day before all this started. Like, I am a trend setter is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, I was always wearing gloves. You know what I mean? Come on. Anyway, this is nothing new. This is nothing new.
You do have some kind of mask over your face too. Yeah.
That's because I didn't do all my makeup, but whatever. But oh my gosh, that's hysterical, Jonas. I think that that we need to play a couple of games that I have picked out. Are you ready?
I am. I mean, are
you a game player? Do you like to play games, Jonas?
I do, actually.
Well, that's good. All right. So it is time for, hold on, because this is amazing. Watch this. You're going to be like so super impressed with this. This is high tech is what I'm saying. Okay. This is incredible. Ready? Yep. All right. As soon as I find it. No, that's not it. Hold on.
Wait for it.
Riveting. Okay. That's right. It's time for You've Got Game. Insert music here. I know. This is where the music and the applause.
Sweet.
Thanks.
I gave you something there.
That was incredible. Incredible. All right. So this is a game that I call Go Fetch.
Okay.
So basically what I'm going to do, Jonas, is I'm going to pit you against Brian, and I'm going to watch. But the winner is going to win this very coveted. That's right. Can you see it? I don't know. Can you see it? Can you see it?
That's worth
yes, it's Rhonda Corey, Clean Comedy, hand sanitizer. That's right. And this is worth like $5,000 right now. It's valued at like $5,000. So I mean, to me, it's priceless. But, you know. All right. So ready? It's called Go Fetch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to name an item. You need to go get it. The first person that comes back with the item and that it's acceptable, it's a qualifying item, will get a point. All right. You got that?
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready? All right.
Okay.
So it's now time to play Go Fetch Something Fluffy. Go.
That's pretty good.
Fluffy? That's what.
What is that? Oh, I don't even want to. I'm not even going to challenge that, Brian.
That can you show that again, Brian? Brian, can you model it? Can you model it, Brian?
Is this the Asian half?
This is
Yes. This is that part of the show.
Oh,
Wow, that's some fluffy hair. Oh my
it's
gosh.
so much easier to go out in without having to worry about taking care of, yourself.
So this is one of your hair.
It looks very natural.
This is
It's
one
from
of
the
your hair.
Jackie Chan collection.
That's awesome.
Very,
That's all right.
very
So I think we know who got the point for that one. Okay, that's Brian. Brian won. Jonas, nothing. All right, ready? Go fetch. And you guys can get up and get stuff. Would you have everything around you?
yes.
This is so you can get some exercise. Your wives were talking to me. No, ready? I want you to go fetch something sweet. Go fetch something sweet.
Something sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, this might not count.
Karen said she likes the hair. I know, it's awesome, isn't it?
It's sugarless.
I don't know. We have to see. Like Jonas would come back with something and just top that. Like, let's see what he. Oh,
That wins.
are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I think everybody agrees that the Peeps win. I mean, you can't get sweeter than that. That's like, why don't you just have a? Do you eat those, Jonas?
I do not.
Eat them?
I hate those.
Like I say, that brings up a lot of questions. I thought I was getting to know you, and then you pull out Peeps on me. I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
But if I stood up and you got a full shot of my quarantine body, that wouldn't be a surprise.
That's right. That's right. All right. So right now the score is 1-1. All right. This is gonna be great. I'm like so excited about this. All right, ready? Go fetch something alive. I'm sorry, this is kind of for me. I don't know what they're gonna wrestle up, but listen, I've been quarantined in the house for a while. You understand what I'm saying? I don't get out much. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, all right. Jonas does have a live one. You have a live one. What do you? You know what?
You got a dog.
And he's even got a box.
I don't know. Something alive.
You know what? I have to give you both a point for that. I don't know. You agree?
Say hello to everybody.
You agree? That's awesome.
All right. Get back to doing the dishes.
All right. Bye-bye.
We're gonna have to find out because you both have 2 points. I mean, somebody says that the dog wins. I don't know, a child. Like, you don't give birth to a child. Not that Jonas gave birth.
That's a tough call.
That is a tough call. I don't know if the dog should win over your child. I don't know. I can't score that one. I can't score that one.
The kid was downstairs. I mean, my kids are upstairs. The dog was downstairs. So it's just a lazy move.
It's a matter of convenience. I don't know this Diane Bianca, but she's savage. That's tough.
Kate Wood, any relation, says that you get double points for that one. Ooh. Wow. And RJ noticed that you have pajamas on.
Oh,
and
that wasn't supposed to be a thing.
That's okay. That's all right. Listen to this, you guys. My husband said this to me, and I'm not no word of a lie. And I am going to throw him under the bus because he's asleep right now and he doesn't know. And that's how we play this game. But he asked me, said, "So are you going to get dressed up?" Oh, I said, "I am dressed." He said, "Oh, I didn't know if." So anyway, I don't know. Social distancing, not such a bad thing sometimes. Anyway, okay. Are you ready for this? Are you ready, guys? All right. Go get something. Go fetch. Come on, don't say the wrong words on my show. Go fetch something transparent.
Transparent.
Right. Transparent. All right. Glad the kid was. Brent says that he is glad the kid was alive. Yes, that wouldn't be good. And you don't have to distance teach dogs. That is, yes, that is
You see
transparent.
through it.
And yes, I can see through that. I
And
can
it's
see
relevant
through it.
and topical for.
It is. It is. He's trying to sell it. I know. And what do we have, Jonas? What do we have?
Well, I ran out there real quick, and I realized that
Yeah.
I didn't immediately register that I knew what the word transparent meant, and then it came to me quickly. So I stood in the middle of the dining room for a moment, feeling stupid, and then I found glasses. So
Right. And
Yeah.
I don't know if you both noticed it, but Karen
This
did.
happened too when we both had glasses. Yes.
We both had glasses on, but
way
that's
too
all right.
easy. We are.
Guys are good.
My
I
dog
like
wants to hang out with me now that I got him as a prop. So when I opened the door, he came back in. Hi, Kato. Okay.
You know what
I'm
I
getting
love?
licked now by my dog. Go. Hey, buddy.
I
Hi.
love
Thank you.
not that. That is not what I love. I love that, Jonas, that you went out into the room and got a pair of glasses. Like
Yeah. I know.
Yeah. So that was good. I should almost deduct a point for that. Like I'm thinking of taking a point away, but I won't because it's just your first time. But I'm sorry, I have to give that one to Brian. So it looks like Brian won. Brian won. Brian, even though you have the antibacterial, you don't have the Rhonda Corey
I don't
one.
have
Look,
no.
it's very weird the way the camera is on this, and it's like you have to kind of go to the wrong. Anyway, everybody's going to want one of these.
Everybody wants one.
Everybody does.
Of course.
So,
As a reminder, all contestants of the Rhonda Corey show get their own. No.
that's all right.
Corey at home
You have a
game.
great reading
We're
voice.
at
Wow.
home game. That's exactly what you're going to get. So, I want everybody to play. This is an all play, but let me ask you this question: have you ever sent a text to the wrong person?
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever sent a text to the wrong person?
Yes.
Yes. All right. I want to hear the story. You know what? I will tell you my story. I have a couple, but I'm going to tell you my story. I have a friend who is actually my PCP too. I sent her a picture of a rash that I had on my back.
I
I
love
sent
this
her a
story
picture,
already.
but I also shared that picture with someone else. And so, but luckily it was my cousin. But we have a lot of rash jokes now, like don't make any rash decisions. Yeah. So anyway, can you imagine getting a picture of somebody's rash? Like, well, what's this all about? Like, what
Oh,
tell me?
Can we bring
Should I
that up
not
on
go
screen?
for Easter? What?
yeah.
we share that with everyone right now?
Let's just pull that up real quick.
I don't have that picture, and you're welcome. And here's another thing. All right, I'm just gonna go on a little side rant, but I hate when people post pictures of their wounds on Facebook. Like, what's that all about? Like, look, want to see my big gash? Are you guilty of that? You're guilty of that, aren't you, Jonas? You just made a face.
So when
No.
you get hurt severely,
Yeah.
you want people to empathize with you, and you want people to, send you gifts and stuff, just because it's serious. Like I get slivers. You got to know about it. I'm gonna make sure.
Yeah, the sympathy off a paper cut alone. My goodness, you're eating from.
You're living like a king for a long time.
Exactly. Oh,
Yes.
hangnails.
Hangnails, my word. It's serious.
I don't want to see that. I don't want to see any of that. I don't want to hear about it, first of all. But I definitely don't want to see, like, I'd be scrolling and, oh, look at this nice gash. People are, like, proud of it.
Are you?
I will say one thing. I don't post pictures of injuries in terms of like gashes and stuff. I will say when I was doing improv, 4 shows a week, I used to get a lot of bruises and a lot of really weird. I would take pictures of these, but I never posted them at the time because MySpace and all. But now I have a folder full of like ripped jeans and bad rashes and bruising in weird places. Yeah.
Do you have an actual physical folder, or do you happen
Bring
to
'em
have
up.
it on your computer?
I'm not that old. It's not.
Hold those
Yeah,
up.
they're all taken in black and white.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it's like a whole portfolio. That's a little creepy.
yeah,
Well,
it's in
Jonas,
an actual leather portfolfolio that I actually walk around with. And you see me on the street, stop me, and I'll take them out. We can look at them together.
that's always fun at a party. Hey, Jonas,
Well,
any texting the wrong person or
Yeah,
have any of those?
it's not, your story is way better. Like, I wish I had a rash story. Well,
Well, doesn't
not
everybody?
so much. But I had I did text my pastor one time, thinking it was my wife. It wasn't really super inappropriate. It was just very aggressively lovey, you know. Hey, sugar, you know, thinking about you. Something like that. And I don't really know exactly what I said, but he responded, "Hey, sugar," back. Feels weird, but I
love it. So I love it.
Felt nice.
How about you, Brian?
I am over hypersensitive to not sending wrong messages to people. The only time I ever did it though was just that actually answered something correctly back to the wrong person. Like, sure, how about Thursday? And so then I ended up having to do a Thursday appointment with somebody else.
Yeah.
So, that was a nightmare on its own because the guy's like, "Did you bring your portfolio?" I'm like, "Oh, I forgot I was supposed to bring it," you know? And so that was embarrassing. So
oh my gosh, that's so funny. Hey, well, I didn't want to run too late. I mean, I could stay on forever because it's just so much fun just having you guys like in my house and not really having to clean up after you. But I want to hear Jonas sing. I don't know about you, Brian, but
I do. I desperately want to hear him sing. And Jonas, just so you know, I've been listening all day, and I would recommend everyone do that. You are extremely talented.
Nice. This is what I just heard. I was like, I've been listening all day, and I recommend everybody do that.
I know. I just agreed. I was just like, yeah, I agree.
Let me break it down for you. Me like you music. Me listen for all day.
Oh, me like.
Oh my gosh! All right, before you sing, we have. All right, Kate said that she once ended a phone call with a longtime client with "Love you" because I got a text from my husband at the same time.
Now that client is for life. Now that's good.
I was going to say probably client for life. That's how that works.
That's hilarious. All right, so we're gonna let Jonas sing. I'm really excited about this. Jonas, can you tell us a little bit about the song? We're gonna head out and give you the screen.
Is this the Rhonda's Rash song? Love this one.
Yeah, it's so good. You guys, it comes with a little video. You guys will watch the video while I do it. It's a collection. No, this song is I decided to go with it because the first line of the song says talk is cheap. So hey, fancy that. So this is called Hold My Tongue. So I am Scottish and Italian, and so I like to tell people that I suffer from a disease known as the inability to keep my mouth shut when otherwise it would probably be a wise idea or a good idea. So like any musician, I wrote about it. And I have a secret desire to be a blues artist, but I am just a bearded white guy from Rhode Island. Yeah, anyway, so this is it's called Hold My Tongue. That ain't it. Talk is cheap, it's overrated, my actions speak what I'm actually saying, cause in the end it's what you do that's gonna hang around. Talk is cheap, it's overrated, my actions speak what I'm actually saying, cause in the end it's what you do that's gonna hang around. I will hold my tongue. I don't put my faith in an institution, don't put my faith in my country, my friends. I put my faith in the church of the steeple, because everybody's doing just the best that they can. Don't put my faith in an institution, I put my faith in my country, my friends. Put my faith in a church with a speaker, because everybody's doing just the best that they can. I will hold, yeah, I will hold my tongue. Yes, I will. Ain't no man, ain't no woman, ain't no thing. There ain't nothing's gonna bring me down. May the love that you speak be the love that you give. May the love that you show be the love that you live. Even in the moments when you think that nobody's looking. May the love that you speak be the love that you give. May the love that you show be the love that you live. Even in the moments when you think that nobody's looking. I will hold, I will hold, I will hold, I will hold my tongue. Yeah, no, no. Ain't no man, ain't no woman, ain't no thing. There ain't nothing's gonna bring me down. Well, I've heard a lot of things. Well, I've seen a lot of things. Well, I've said a lot of things. Don't amount to nothing, 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 nothing. Well, I've heard a lot of things. Well, I've seen a lot of things. Well, I've said a lot of things that don't amount to nothing. Big rock ending.
Nice. Oh, we lost Rhonda.
I'm back. That was awesome. Oh
Thanks.
my gosh. We have to have you back. And you know what I love? Go ahead, Brian.
No, I was just saying, Jonas, you're great. I apologize for not knowing of you before this, but I'm happy I know of you now. So
My kids don't know of me. It's fine. It's really not a surprise.
Okay.
You know, you can follow Jonas on Facebook and at Jonas Woods, or you can follow him on at Jonas Woods Music on Instagram and Twitter. Make sure you give him a follow. It'll be worth your while.
Practice your reality TV thing.
Huh?
So you point to you got to practice your reality.
Yeah, right.
Sorry. Wait, I have to find there we go, right here. This is like all new to me, you guys. All new is what I'm saying. I mean, it was our very first show. I think it was fun. We had some technical glitches. I knew that was going to happen. People won prizes. You know what I'm saying? People won prizes. Amazing. No, I definitely want to have you back on. I want you to bring your wife, Becky, because I'd love to hear you guys sing together and hear some of her sides of the story. You know what I mean? I think we need to hear. I think so. I think that's really great.
That's completely
definitely.
unnecessary.
But yeah, so I'm so excited. Thank you guys for being my very first guest.
Well, thank you, Rhonda. And Rhonda, this is a great idea. So thank you for for doing something different.
Yeah,
so
it really is. It's fantastic.
Looking at our four walls.
Yeah, I know. I'm bored, staying here in the house, and I wanted to see my friends, and I wanted to show off that I knew people, because people don't know that I do. I know people. I know people all over. I know some really talented people, and I want to hang around with them.
This will be my big credit now. You may have seen him on Talk is Cheap with Rhonda Corey.
That's right.
Yep.
On the top of the resume.
There you go.
That's going right to the top. I'm sure that's how you're going to get introed now.
That's
oh
right.
My goodness. Make sure you follow Brian at Brian Kohatsu on Facebook and Brian Kohatsu on Instagram. And if you want to visit his website, it's briankohatsu.com. And you can also follow me. I'm somewhere. I don't know where I am, but I'm trying to press all these buttons, and I feel really amazing that I'm doing it. And I keep talking and talking. See, I can go on for hours and not say anything. Ask my husband. He knows that. That's for sure. No, my here we go. Talk is cheap, and there you go. It's I know, isn't it weird? So I'm at RhondaCorey.com, Rhonda Corey Comedy RhondaCoreyComedy.com, and Rhonda Corey Comedy on Facebook and Instagram. Please give me a follow. It was fun. I'm so excited. Thank you guys again for being my very first guest. We're going to be back here Sunday night, 8 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time with my guest host, comedian Sean Reynolds.
Oh,
And
he's good.
yeah, isn't
I
he
like
good?
that.
He's awesome. And musical guest Emily Correa. So I'm really excited about that. You know Emily, she's
Oh, yeah, love
amazing,
Emily.
gorgeous. I gotta stop having all these gorgeous girls on here, but whatever. I won't say. I was
We're
gonna say,
here too. Anyway,
I know.
whatever.
And you guys.
Obviously
Anyway.
not a talent.
So thanks so much for being on, you guys. Don't forget, come back here Sunday night, 8:00. We'll see you soon. Hey, can you play us out there, Jonas?
Sure.
Hurry, because I don't have a budget for music right now. You're it.
I'm trying my best. Hold on.
Okay. Come
I'll
on,
clap.
Jonas.
All right.
I paid you extra for this.
All right. I wrote this back in 1973. Just yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. Suzanne, the plans ain't made putting into you. Walked out this morning when I wrote down this song. I just can't remember who to send it to. And I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again.
Bye, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. Be back here Sunday night.